Finger position on the hangboard. I'll be quite honest, I did not understand a lot about good form for the hangboard in terms of the finger position until a couple years ago. And I had the really amazing opportunity to do a one-on-one session with Shauna Coxey, and she definitely schooled me and taught me all the really amazing things that I am super excited to pass on to you. One of the things that we want to remember is that when we are getting back into finger training postpartum, our hormones are still kind of leveling out, especially if we are breastfeeding. We're going to have increased relaxin in the system. One of the best things that we can do is make sure that we're using good form when we are loading our fingers. The fingers need lots and lots of consistent loading. Don't want to do anything too hard, too fast. Fingers are just little guys. They need just like a lot of TLC. Consistent loading over time is what they like the best. We're going to talk about how to make sure you're really nailing the form in two different positions, the half crimp and open hand. For the half crimp position, we want to make sure that we have a really nice 90-degree angles in the fingers right here, and we also have the pinky on the board. So no matter what size edge you're using for this half crimp position, we're going to be looking like this right here. Another really important thing to remember is that along with this 90-degree angle, that we have a straight line in between this knuckle, the wrist, and the elbow. It's going to keep wrist happy, elbows happy. The best loaded position for that half crimp on the hangboard. So we don't want to see this right here where we're really putting a lot of stress on those lumbricals, so some small muscles on the inside of your palm right there. We want to make sure that we're really kind of getting everything in this really nice line from here to here to here. So that's your half crimp. For your open hand position, so keep in mind that this one is really friction dependent, whereas the half crimp is not quite as friction dependent. So if you're working out or doing your training in like a super sweaty garage, know that that open hand position is probably going to feel pretty hard if the friction isn't great. For the open hand, we can use 3 fingers, maybe referred to as 3-finger drag, or we can kind of use that pinky as well. If your pinky's like super short like mine, it may not give you like the most support ever. We're just letting the hand kind of be open here, and this is why it's a more friction dependent position, because we really don't have that joint angle like we do in the half crimp or even a full crimp. The fingers, it's just that first pad that's kind of on the edge that you're using. And the most important thing here again is to make sure that you're really kind of keeping this, and this all in one line. So we've got that nice stacked position between the knuckles, wrist, and the elbow. In the open hand position is greater than a 90-degree angle at these knuckles right here, so the DIP joint, and here that would be more half crimp position, and you've got more of a 90-degree angle at that knuckle right there. I've found that really understanding the difference between positions that you're using on the hangboard is super key, especially if you've never been formally taught exactly what a half crimp position is or what a full crimp position is. It is really an awesome learning experience to know how to own those positions in the hangboard and feel really confident about your finger training and how you're going into it postpartum.